Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today's really exciting because I'm a huge basketball fan, and I played basketball in high school, I played basketball in college, and keep playing even until this day. I'm a huge fan of the NBA and a huge fan of Ja Morant. I mean, the guy is ephemeral on the court. His talent is crazy. He does athletic stuff. For those who don't watch, he does some stuff that nobody else can do. I mean, he is just phenomenal. So imagine how happy I was now that I went from being anti-gun my whole life to pro-gun. I was so happy to find out that Ja Morant is like the Second Amendment ambassador out here. I mean, not only does he believe in the right to bear arms, he believes in the right to brandish arms. Even better, he takes it one step further. So I'm really happy to have him. I assume he's a card-carrying member of the NRA, and the biggest proponent of the Second Amendment, that I can think of among famous athletes right now. So let's recount his four gun instances, and these are all alleged. So John you can't sue me. This is alleged, and it's from the news. So the first one, he was playing a pickup game at his house. He's rich, so of course he has a basketball court there, and he invited people to come play, including some young prospects, like high school guys. Got into a fight with one of them, exchanged punches, went back into his house, came out with a gun tucked into his waistband with his hand on the gun, like he was ready to draw. Unfortunately, the other kid didn't have his gun, so they didn't get to do the shootout. So that was the first incident. And the NBA, which is of course totally pro-gun, pro-Second Amendment, did nothing about it. They investigated. Second incident, after they lost to I believe they lost to the Pacers that night. The Pacers said they were in a vehicle, and then Ja Morant and his crew from another vehicle laser sighted them with a gun. Now, the NBA investigated this one also and couldn't prove conclusively that there was a gun involved with that laser sight. I mean, who knows? Maybe they had a cat in their vehicle also, and the laser was just a laser pointer to entertain the cat. Yeah, right. So John not only feels like it's okay to brandish a gun, he feels it's okay to target your enemies with your laser sight just to let them know you got your eye on them. So that was really good for our Second Amendment community rights as well. And then third incident, which is just a couple months ago, he was up in the club, like 50 Cent, and he was dancing. You saw this on Instagram Live. This was posted live. He's dancing around, and then he pulls out his gun and he's dancing. And you can go find that video anywhere on the internet. So, like I said, he doesn't just want to carry a gun. He wants to be able to wave it around, dance with it. Now, when I see like Old West type movies when cowboys are dancing around their guns, they let a few shots off. So I was actually disappointed that Ja didn't shoot a few into the roof of the nightclub. Maybe next time he will. But it was good to see him dancing with his gun, because let's face it, if you like guns and you like dancing, why not combine both of those? So that incident, the NBA investigated as well. And that one they couldn't deny because there was video that millions of people saw of him dancing with his gun. So because they're secretly pro-Second Amendment, all they did was suspend him for 8 games. That's like a little slap on the wrist. That's nothing. And then he went to some kind of like rehab program, I think for 30 minutes maybe, and it came out he was okay. Not that you need to be okay to have guns. It's fine to have guns. So then just last week, he's on Instagram Live again. He's in the car with his buddies, singing along to a hip-hop song, I think by NBA Youngboy, and dancing around, and his friend pulls out his finger gun, and then Ja pulls out his real gun, and his friend tries to turn the video away. But again, we see like Ja rocking the gun while he's dancing, hanging out with his boys, lip syncing, whatever you want to call it. So this guy's Second Amendment superstar. I don't think we've had this famous a proponent of the Second Amendment in a long time. So Ja, thank you very much for showing us what you think of your gun, and that it's perfectly okay for people to dance and wave their guns around and pull out their gun in the car and wave it around and sight in your enemies now and then just to let them know, you got your eyes on them. So Ja, thank you, thank you, thank you. You've entertained me on the basketball court, and now you've got our backs with the Second Amendment. So everyone out there, Second Amendment people, pro-gun people, we all have to thank Ja Morant. Thanks.